listen. I think this was one of the songs that, just helped us during the year 2020, the lockdown, the pandemic. And it's so awesome that it still refreshes you now that you're listening to it 4 years after. My
Yes, can you
goodness.
imagine that? It's been 4 years actually. It feels like
Yo,
yesterday.
I know.
I like to make music that is timeless. You can't.
Right.
Whenever you play it, it still feels good.
And I was having a conversation with a friend of mine last week, actually.
Yeah.
And we're talking about how sometimes you just listen to some songs, is a throwback song, a way
Yeah.
back song,
Yeah.
flashback.
Yeah.
And it feels like you still have goosebumps. But
Yeah, it's
now,
nostalgic.
you don't feel that everybody just really wants to, drop it.
That's a
Drop on
very
the-
that's
jump
a
on the
very
beat.
good point that you just raised. I've never thought about it like that. It's actually true. I don't know too many songs right now that you can play like from 10 years ago and you still have that like there are some but it just feels better when we're younger. I think
Right.
this nostalgic feeling of when you hear Tupac, Celine Dion, hear Westlife, when you hear Paul play, Angel of My Life. When
My
you hear
goodness.
these things, it's a feeling. We don't get that as much anymore. But I'm sure whenever you play Godwin, if I hear say,
We're relying on you, on the likes of, Korede
Yeah.
Bello and, the rest to just ensure that that doesn't, stop happening. But hey, I haven't even done the introduction. I've prepared for this.
Oh, yeah,
I
now.
did sleepless night. So yeah, check this out.
let's
so,
have it. Let's have it. Let's have
yo,
it.
it brings me so much joy and pleasure to introduce to you the guest we have today. He is such a fantastic artist, and guess what? He has over 9 million followers, subscribers on social media.
Really?
I did the math. Mhm.
Okay.
Counting.
Let's go.
And yes, he
Accountant.
is a mega superstar that has proven himself over time to just stand out from the crowd. And he's also an entrepreneur. Yo,
Yes, sir.
businessman.
I have something for you.
I know. I know.
How do
I
you
could
know?
smell it from the Thunderland Bridge that they have not opened, thankfully. But yeah, you are not a fighter. You're a lover.
Yeah, I'm a lover.
You ooze so much elegance and
Ooh,
strength.
thank you.
And it's just a pleasure to have the one, the only, Korede Bello.
I know you cannot see me, but I'm blushing.
This will be on our social media, so yeah, they're gonna see it.
All
But
right.
yeah, where has Korede been?
Where's Korede been? Korede has been with Korede. Korede has been with Bello. 'Cause Korede never leaves
Self-isolating.
Bello. It's Korede Bello. I just thought about that. Korede is in front of Bello. But anyways, I've been. Oh, you just got it.
You didn't fly over my head, but I'm just like, yo.
I've been, honesty and I've been with myself. I've been in myself. I've been where I've been.
Right.
I've been making music. I've been sharing music. Like the song you just played, Mikasa Sukasa, for instance. It was under a project, my second project, my EP, Table for Two, during the pandemic. After that, I put out a project next year. I put out a project last year, Beauty and Bliss. And now I have a new album. So that's where I am right now. I'm in Korede mode, and you graced me with a lot of interludes on the album. Whenever
My
anybody hear
pleasure.
the album, the amazing energetic voice they hear is yours, and I've gotten a lot of compliments like, "Oh, who's that? I like that girl's voice.
Awesome.
So passionate." Yeah. So that's where I am.
That's where you are. See, Korede. So when you said you were with Korede in front of Bello, I'm like,
Yeah.
in as much as you can be social,
Yeah.
I feel you're kind of introverted. Like you're an introvert. You love your company, which is a good thing. But
Yeah.
you have friends in the industry.
Oh, that's a very good.
Not even
question.
talking about former label like friends that hold you down.
I think I do. I just don't have a lot of them. I don't have a lot of them. It's not as friendly of an industry as you might think it is. Yeah.
So all the smiling and collaborations is all for
it's
the
really
gram.
just collaborations. Not a lot of people. A lot of them are like colleagues. A lot of them are. They can show up, but not a lot of them can be defined as friends. For instance, I'm not very friendly with, people who like to compete.
Hmm.
So it's more of a competitive industry, a competitive field. I'm more of a collaborative person, so the people who I collaborate with, I can call friends.
So who can you say can take a bullet for you?
Ah, you now want them to go and test them.
No, I'm just saying.
Here you go test them.
I'm just saying because you don't have a lot, but you have a few. So
Yeah.
who, like, two people that can take a bullet for you in the industry?
Whew.
Think hard.
This would be very. It kind. So you see, I don't like to segregate. If I can't mention some people and I mention some,
Well, I'm just saying,
I can't take a
mention
bullet
two
for
out
you.
of.
No,
So
it's
not
still
like-
going to feel somehow. So people that
Oh,
could take a
Lord.
bullet for me before I mentioned this one now, they say, I'm no more taking any bullets for you. You can go take your bullets for yourself. But I'm not gonna mention names. I'm not gonna mention that. But I have people already in my mind. Like I can see them who I feel like
Right.
they might not take a bullet for me. In all honesty, I don't know how many people are gonna take bullets for anybody these days.
Right.
Even husband and wife, in this generation.
Mhm.
But I know some people who stick their neck out for me, literally. They would show up for me
Right.
and literally, metaphorically, take a bullet for me.
Greedy.
There might not be a lot. In fact, a lot of them are like my fans, and like my well wishers.
Hmm.
I think you take a bullet for me.
Ha. Eh.
Ah. Why you say? That is give the Yoruba. I'm you. Eh?
You think so? Wow, you know me so well.
I think you take a bullet for me.
I mean,
Even if it's not the type of bullet that will kill you.
right,
Type of bullet,
right.
Just say, Korede, leave that place. Yeah, I mean, it's. Yeah, I don't want to mention names, but yeah, I know a few people who care about me deeply, and yeah.
Understandable. So yeah, the project Korede. I mean, people are like, Korede. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's centered around you, but could you just give like an insight on how the name was coined, why it was coined like that, and all that?
The title of the album, Korede, was literally from my name,
Yeah.
Korede.
Mm-hmm.
But it was coined for my birthday.
No, that you again, cause you don't know.
No. That's not why we're here.
Because it feels like you have to skip some years.
Yeah, I do actually skip some years, but I age every year.
Yeah.
I still become a year older.
Obviously.
I was born on a leap year for people who don't know.
Who don't know?
And I only celebrate my birthdays once in 4 years, so it's a special day. That's why it's Korede Day. And I wanted to create a project, a body of work that would be like a birthday gift to myself.
Okay.
Something that feels authentically me, something that I want to do for me, something that that if I played in the next 10 birthdays, that's times 4, by the way. That's 40 years time. I would still look back and like, yo, I actually did something for me and something that felt authentic, something that was not for the trends, something that was meaningful, something that can stand the test of time.
Right.
Something just beautiful, a masterpiece.
And I mean, one of the songs on the album,
Yeah,
Minding
my business.
My Business,
Yeah.
you collaborated with Don Jazzy.
Yes.
Describe your relationship with Don Jazzy right now.
He's one of the people that took a bullet for me.
That was
I just didn't want to mention his
And now that you mentioned it,
because you brought it up.
okay, I did. Wow.
Yeah. So Don Jazzy and I, for instance, we're just most times just having like vibes, just fun. When we just sit down, like I'll go visit him, for instance, and we'll just be just talking about random things.
Right.
And minding my business is like one of those conversations. It's like a conversation. So I was like, let's just put this in the music. But while I was creating the album, I wanted to make something joyful with Don Jazzy. Like there was a part of the album that I wanted to feel like joy, and Don Jazzy's like obviously like yo,
Yeah.
you know,
Exudes
because
that.
we've made a lot of joyful songs in the past. And I'll hit him up. I'm like, Jazzy, yeah, let's give them another Omolokwe Don Jazzy again collaboration. What actually happened, in all honesty, was one and only. But the sun was trending on TikTok last year, and I think one of the songs was also trending. Maybe Mungo Park or one of them. Those are songs that Don Jazzy and I made
together.
Yeah, and like kind of like give them joyful vibes. You think about Godwin, Mungo Park, even Romantic, even African Princess. Those were me and Don Jazzy collaborations.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, let's give them more. And he's like, yo, it's down as well. So we made that, minding my business, and it fits so well with the theme, the story that I wanted to tell.
Of
So
the
I'm like,
album.
this is. Just want to say my truth and just answer. So like literally on the album, you're asking me questions, right? It's kind of like a good feeling. You're asking me questions on the album, and I was answering with the songs. So I wanted to try and answer a lot of the questions that people might have in the songs as well.
Right. Okay. So the song is about to play now. So I'm going to give you the honors of introducing the song to the person listening right now.
All right. So, hey Lagos, hey wherever you're watching from, this is the voice of Korede Bello, and what you're about to hear is one of the best songs on the planet. Take it from me. Bisa is gonna give it to you, but just before she gives it to you, drink water and mind your business.
City 1051 FM, your number one lifestyle station.
I've got Korede Bello in the building. I'm yours truly, Baby Sasa.
Yeah, so you see a lot of BBBs. Korede Bello in the building, my
Sasa.
Bisa,
Yeah.
minding my
Someone
business.
of the album
Korede. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Korede, when I look at you,
You see love?
As I said earlier in my introduction, you're not a fighter.
I'm a lover.
You're a lover. And it feels like you're not controversial, right? Just even looking at your trajectory, I don't think you've trended for anything like that. How do you maintain your cool in this chaotic world? Lagos, Africa, Nigeria.
It's actually something that I found very interesting to hear recently when I meet people and they haven't seen me in a long time. Like, you're so like, your brand, you're so stress free. You haven't caused any problems. We don't see you. We like how you've kept it. I'm like, actually, I'm not looking for trouble. Like, are people actively looking for trouble? Or nobody looks to trend for the wrong reasons. But that said, I give glory to God because He really can just take anything to stain your white. But I like to mind my business, like the song says. I don't look for anything that doesn't look for me. And I only want to be in the face of people for good reasons, because I'm sharing music.
Okay.
I'm sharing life. I'm sharing light. I'm sharing love. Any other thing is not anybody else's business. I just want to be present when I have something to share. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a business to share.
Yeah.
You're now a businessman. Was that always in the plan, or because
I've always been the businessman. I've always been the businessman.
Come on.
But yeah.
How did that happen? When did you wake up and say, you know what? I need to do this.
Yeah, for people who know me personally, the people who take up a left for me, for people who know me personally, they know I've always been a man of ideas. I'm a man of ideas from the jump. I like to think different. I like to see what we can do differently. So I've always had an entrepreneurial energy with me. I just don't want to do like what everybody else is doing. But yeah, I just came out with a new scent, Korede. Actually, I started with my last project, Beauty and Bliss, which was last August. That was the first launch I did with the perfume, and now we have Korede. So what I want to do is, with every album or every project that comes out, there's some type of merch that comes out with it. So it's like a story, it's an experience, it's like the Beauty and Bliss experience. Now there's a Korede experience. Korede experience, obviously, in the day, it speaks about the day. Obviously, you need to stay fresh, during the day. So as you go out, part of your, aesthetics is to go out fresh, step out the day fresh. So it's part of the experience.
Business mogul. Come on
Amen.
now.
Amen to
Come
that.
on now. And how
Talk
has
to
the
me.
reception been? Like, those that have purchased, those that have used. How's the reception been?
Reception has been amazing.
Hmm.
People tell me they get compliments whenever they wear the perfumes. Um, the reviews have been great. I think for some reason, so there are people who are perfume
Okay.
buffs, and people who are not, you know. And I think for perfumes, the one of the interesting reviews I've gotten is that I think people like to smell it before they buy it.
Hmm.
You know.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Let me know what I'm gonna smell like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But right now it's only available online, so that's been an interesting feedback. So considering doing some type of um, partnerships to make the perfumes available in select stores, I could make so people can, you know, check out the samples.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm gonna.
I know. When you came into the studio, I'm like,
Please,
come on,
yeah.
like, yo.
Come on now. This
Like,
is yours, by the way.
Ooh.
So
okay.
that's a tote bag, and that's the Korede perfume.
Come on now, yo! I
Yeah.
got mine live on air.
Yes, sir.
Please, the messages are now coming in. Don't don't beg this year. Don't beg purchase. But I mean, still talking about your music, right?
Yes.
This project, what message are you trying to send across?
It's a very good question. So this project, right, the Korede album, the message is in the music, but I wanted to create something that feels like a life cycle in a day. If there's only one day left to live, what would it sound like? How would every other day make sense? Like if you only had to live one good day, what would it sound like? And that's what Korede is talking about. You're gonna experience love, heartbreak, disappointment, mental health challenges. You're gonna fall in love again. You see, you're going to, think about tomorrow. You're gonna get back home to bed.
Yeah.
You're going to speak to your inner child. So those are the theme of the project, a life cycle in one day. If there was just one day that I can communicate people to, like, yo, look at this as a reference point. Start your day with God, mind your business, fall in love, and wedding day,
Yeah.
probably with a Yoruba girl.
A song for all seasons. Wow. Okay. Oh, so that's your preference.
That's just what I fell in love with. Isn't that's your preference?
Sorry. Okay, that's what. So you're in a relationship.
Look at my visa doing.
My eyes are lit up because I want to know. You're an intro. We don't know anything unless you tell us, and I don't want to assume or hear it from someone else. So you tell me.
You're doing your job. It's not, your eyes are not lighting up for anything. It's lighting up for gist.
So talk to
Oh
me.
yeah, I'm in a relationship. I'm in love with a Yoruba girl, and I made a song about it. The song's actually an anniversary song that I wrote for her, for us actually.
Korede, you're hoarding this beauty because nobody has seen this person. It's just for you alone, yeah.
Absolutely, it's my business. It's my business, literally. Oh yeah, it's not so. There's some things that I don't like to be for public consumption. Everything that comes on the internet, whether you like it or not, it's just public entertainment, and that's why I don't bring like personal stuff online, because it will be consumed as another form of entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guess what?
What?
I have this theory that
What
there are
is it?
some people,
Yeah.
influencers, celebrities, artists, musicians, that they have this appeal because people still see them as single.
Yeah.
Like they don't have a challenge or no, an obstacle
Yeah. To their fantasy.
to their fantasy. Oh,
Yeah.
I saw what you did there. Greedy, like it's going to fly over some people's heads, but it's okay. But I'm just here, like, do you think that happens to artists? Like they just make you feel, oh, they're available even though they're in a relationship, but they don't make it public because people are still, especially their female fans, they're still lost in, or like, oh, like, hoping that I could be his girl.
It really is the reality of the situation a lot of the times, especially when you have like a appeal to a lot of female fans. That's literally the market, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the product, you know. The perfume, if I tell you somebody else had the perfume before I give it to you, it doesn't bang the same.
Nah.
But as I grow older, I realized that actually, you know, women are very interesting creatures. And when you are partnered up with somebody, you become even more attractive. You know, you become more. I should have that type of, you know, thing to
I
women.
want that. I'm going to break
Yeah.
whatever they have.
So, but it does depends on what stage you are at your journey, to be honest. And what type of persona, what type of energy you
You're
want
trying
to give up. Yeah.
I'm happy.
I think
for
the
you.
most important thing is that you're responsible. I think people, it doesn't matter if you're single, doesn't matter if you're partnered up, but if you exude your responsibility, I don't think you'd be attractive. Some girls like bad boys, but no girl likes to stay with irresponsible, you know, an irresponsible man.
Are you a bad boy or you're responsible? Please don't tell me you're both.
I'm a responsible bad boy.
Oh my goodness, when you're having fun, time just, you know,
Really?
I promise you,
What's the time?
it's crazy. It's
I
to
thought we were
11.
gonna gist about the album, like literally.
It's 10:56. I know it's
Already?
crazy already, but you know,
It's like reminds me when you said it's 9 p.m. already on the album.
already like yeah. But you know, the message you
Yeah.
said you want people to get from the album has been explained already. But you know, we need visuals.
Yes.
Korede, it's been a while. I mean, I only see you on Instagram.
Yeah.
We need visuals for this awesome song. So, is there anything in the works?
Absolutely. Minding my business. We already shot the video. By grace of God, it should be out next week. Just hearing
Wow.
here first.
Okay.
There's for me, you know, for my last project with Yemi Alade, the video is also out.
That too. My gosh.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. Yeah, more visuals are gonna be coming out.
Huh.
As the year goes by. This is a personal project. This is a personal album, so I will take it personally, you know. And like I said, you know, the whole theme of the album is, if you see the album art, right, it's like, you know, a man in robes, you know, looks like a divine celestial vibes. It's a nod to like the day of the Lord, you know. So Korede is the day of the Lord. It's the day of harvest. My name means Akorede, you know, the bringer of harvest, bringer of good tidings.
Of gifts.
Yeah, of gifts. Yeah, literally. So that is the day of the Lord, literally. And, you know, I have come out as an enlightened person after the journey I've been through. You know, if you're familiar with the hero's journey, you know, at some point, you know, everything that you've been through makes you a better person. So
Right.
you return triumphant. And the light in the day is me, is what the album means.
Yeah.
Yes, the light in the day, is Korede. And it's you by Visa as well. You know, that's literally why we're all here, to share light.
Share light.
Yeah.
The light
Not
of the world.
gossip.
Salt of the earth. But I already got what I wanted to get. But say thank you. I've got a message here from Charger. Charger says, "Yay, Korede Bello on the show with Baby Sasa. I love it. Listening right now. Okay, thank you so much."
We told them to call though.
Yeah. Okay, 0700-1051-1051. Let's see if we can squeeze few calls before we wrap things up on the show. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, are you there? No, you're not. Try calling back, okay? 0700-1051-1051. Let's know what you have to say. Do you want to ask a question? You need clarity on anything? You want to talk about the project, Korede? Do you want to, you know, farms?
Toast, baby, sir.
Or toast? Korede. He's
toasty.
taking though, but you can still shoot your shots. Who knows?
Then they say, I thought they said like you're let me not
Don't
say
say
this.
anything that you're not supposed. Don't
Yeah.
Don't
But anyways,
say.
when you called out the number for the radio station, like every time I listen to the radio and they do that, it's like, who actually gets this number? They
Is it
just
too
like,
fast?
And I
Is
keep
it
getting
laba
like,
laba?
how did you hear that? Like what's going-
0700
Okay.
1051 1051. This person got it. Hello.
Putting people into consideration.
Hi.
Hey, good morning. It's still morning over here.
Okay, so hi, Korede Bello.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, actually, from where you are.
Oh, it's so nice to hear your voice. It's so cool.
Thank you. It's good to hear your voice as
But it's
well.
so sad you are taking. Can I shoot my shot?
You can shoot your shots.
Okay, see, I'm brown. Let's make brownies.
Let's make brownies.
She's
Aww.
brown, you're brown. Let's make brownies. Ooh.
That's
Wow.
very.
Yeah, this is the music.
Is that what?
Yeah, this is
If you want to shoot at me, you might need something more potent. You feel me? You might need something stronger than that.
Yeah, what is it?
Can you hear me? What is your name, actually?
Yeah, I can hear you. Huh?
What is your name?
I'm Bridget.
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 Yeah.
Like Bridgerton.
Yeah, like Bridget in Diamond of the Season.
So I can be your Count. I can be your Grace.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Please, this is morning radio.
Are you in bloom, Bridgerton?
Oh,
Sorry,
Lord.
what did you say?
I said, are you in bloom?
I'm
Is your garden in bloom?
Yeah.
Your garden is in bloom.
She's in bloom season. Oh,
Oh,
my
that's
Lord.
cute.
This is morning radio. I was about to say Bridgerton.
She said that's why she said good afternoon.
Bridget,
You know
thank
where
you
she's
so
at.
much for calling. But wow, this is morning radio.
She said good afternoon.
There's no bloom season anywhere.
No,
Nothing
it's
is
garden now.
happening.
It's like,
I
it's
know,
Korede
but
Day. You know,
yeah,
it's like, everything is
bloom
blooming.
season. But
Exactly.
then if you ask a lady, is this your bloom season? We all know what that.
Actually, okay, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't
Ask
know.
your babe. She'll tell you. Okay. Hello. Hello. We lost that. We'll just take one more call and then just wrap things up.
All right.
It's been such an amazing time. And
Always an amazing time.
Yeah. So if we can just
beep.
get one more call. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello? Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, so. Hey, it's breaking. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. But I can hear my name in your voice.
I was on live.
Hey, chai. We can't hear you.
We
Sorry.
can't hear
Network.
you. So sorry. But I'm sure he has good wishes for you.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. So what do you have to say to your lovers out there, Korede Bello lovers, as wrap up?
I love you guys so much. I appreciate the ways Korede concerns and questions, and I want you to go listen to Korede the album. I answer on the album, and I only wanna. It's like a big fish, A big fish only shows up when it's just once a while. You feel me? So I only show up when there's light to share.
Right.
It's like the sun. I want to contribute something to your life that will be meaningful, and I believe that I have a lot of meaningful songs and products that can accompany your day and make your lives better. And that's why I made this new album, Korede. I wish you well, just like I wish myself well.
Thank you. Woo! Thank you so much, Korede Bello, for stopping by. Hopefully we can have you again and again and again and again and again in the
Don't
future.
finish me, Sha.
We'll try not to. And yes, you can follow him on all social media platforms.
Yes.
He's very active there. So send him a message if you can.
Yeah.
Slide into the DM for collaboration.
People are shooting shots. So I was gonna post one shot that somebody shot at me recently. It
Which
almost
is-
fell me.
What was that?
Let me my phone is there. Using my phone for live. They say, I like your kinikon. I'm thinking, I'd like to accompany you as a friend and as a significant other. The way this girl positioned these lyrics, I
It's
say,
crazy.
hey, wait, what is going
What's
on here?
going on? All right, then you're Korede Bello literally everywhere.
Yeah, I'm Korede Bello everywhere. If you're looking for
Fantastic.
Korede, just check Bello. You see Korede in front of Bello.
Awesome.